HoneyKomb Brazy may have thought he was sending a warning, but the moment Charleston White heard it, this situation went completely left.
Oh, I see HoneyKomb Brazy. This bitch ass. He go slap me. HoneyKomb. 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 He gon' slap me. HoneyKomb. 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 HoneyKomb Brazy. Listen, you ain't done nothing about your grandmama, big. So you want me to think you gonna slap me? When you see me, I'm either gonna shoot. Cause you in Texas, I'm in Texas. I'm not a convicted felon, you're a convicted felon. I'm just gonna tell you like this, I'm gonna kill you. And I your mama too, you heard that joke over there talking too. I you hit you right, none of this. You can't, I'm crazy. Well, I'm glad to know that you crazy. So when I see you, I'm gonna shoot. You can't see me in Texas. I'm gonna leave you like this, your grandma.
Brazy made it clear that if he ever crossed paths with Charleston, things would allegedly get physical, and Charleston did not let that comment slide. Instead of brushing it off, Charleston jumped online and started calling HoneyKomb's name over and over.
HoneyKomb Brazy, I bet your grandmama turning over in her grave, trying to get the help. I'm sure she probably not in heaven yet. It probably was a delay. Yeah, they probably delayed her man for getting there. I bet your grandmama, I bet your mama and them is mad. You done got big mama and them killed and big daddy and them killed, and you can't get no rewards for nothing. If I was your cousin, I'd kill you. If I was your cousin or your uncle, I'd kill you. You done got grandmama and got the hair blew up by the oxygen tank machine. Now you done got grandmama and you out here doing this stupid and can't make no money. Got the family looking crazy. Yeah. Man, you don't let yourself go with somebody. You don't go with somebody, boy. Sick of this rapping. Go with somebody. This Sauce Walker. Go up there and stove like you said you would. I don't want to see no boxing match. I want you to shoot up there and stove like you said you were going to do.
Almost like he was daring him to stand behind every word. He reminded Brazy that they both live in Texas, then pointed out that Brazy's past legal trouble could put him in a worse position if this beef ever moved beyond the internet. But Charleston did not stop with HoneyKomb. He also brought Brazy's mother into the situation, claiming she had been speaking about him online for a long time.
Go to jail for that, but that's HoneyKomb, we know that. So I expect the world to know me, like, if I see Charleston White, I'm gonna slap his head out type shit. The world supposed to know, this is when the world supposed to know, like, they don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Brazy ever see Charleston White, his head is slapped way over that way. That's some shit the world supposed to know, bro. Like, it's me, this Brazy. This the rapper ever. What the fuck you think I'm in? Brazy, I'm the rapper ever. The love freedom, bro, I love real. I don't give like, when they get real, boy, freedom, everything. Long as you get, boy, I go do life behind me. I'm my grandma. That's what they don't know about me. Like, I ain't trying to be in it too long. I just want me 18 months in there, I shake that hole. I shake this boy 2 years, I turn the rock game upside down, man. I am 50 Cent, I am the rapper, but I've been through this. I'm the one ain't never read it, never told, never did no suck on nothing. Everybody got a stain on their name in the game. You hear me? Young Thug said Roscoe the school bus up. Everybody said something. Lucius shaking that big. Everybody got a stain on their name. I ain't got a stain. I'm really the whole thing, you feel me? Like, and they don't respect real. They just go forward. All the fake. Like, you too real for us, Brazy. And I understand I'm too real for y'all. That's why I got out their way. And I'm just doing my own thing. Like, nigga, I'm on my Brazy shit. I don't see none of these niggas play with me, Vlad. You gonna hear about it, you gonna be posting me. Like, they in the corner, really rock their ass to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be posting. I know you gonna post me.
That instantly made the whole exchange feel more personal, because now this was no longer just two loud personalities trading shots from separate videos. And this is where the story gets messy. HoneyKomb's original threat may have started the fire, but Charleston's response pushed the argument into dangerous territory, mixing family, old pain, and street reputation into one heated confrontation that suddenly had everybody watching. The tension took off when HoneyKomb Brazy spoke like seeing Charleston White in person would turn physical.
Oh, didn't. Yeah, nigga. Say, and I want to tell HoneyKomb Brazy, a nigga who done stabbed 100 niggas, I don't believe it. I call a nigga who done stabbed 100 niggas online playing friendly with rap niggas. A real street nigga. Go make a rap song about niggas, talking bad about niggas. And as soon as they get up a phone call, all of a sudden that bitch is real nigga. Man, yeah, I'm sick of you rap nigga. I'm sick of you rap nigga. I'm sick of you rap nigga. Yeah, HoneyKomb Brazy, boy, you done lost so many points with me. I thought you were gonna be a real. Come on, baby. I thought you were gonna be a real. Yeah. I'm telling you, all them coming up out that jail. He ain't made one video yet, man. Them niggas just want to be accepted. They want to be a part of something. They ain't got no talent. Help me get a job, OG. Go to jail. They got all type of services for probation and parole that require you to work. I don't require no to work. I ain't your parole officer. I look like helping you get a job. For steal from whoever you're living with. Start that. Yeah, start that. Whoever you're living with, steal out there. Purse, the icebox. Yeah, like the old dope fiend used to do. Used to steal a VCR. Little shit at a time, though. Don't clean out the house. Just steal a little bit at a time. That's what them niggas used to smoke dope do. Yeah, they made now video. And then Blueface done went from talking about he wants some new with something to talking about his new look like Kane. Y'all heard what Blueface said? That boy say his new look like Tiny Boy. And you still you still getting hard for her? You take them prison glasses off, boy. So say, wash your face. You're not seeing clearly, Blueface. Wash your face, boy. You serious? You think your woman look like that, boy? And you still pushing up off in her? You know what was strange to me? The adjectives that you use to describe Tip's boy. You said he was yellow, soft-spoken. That sound like the conversation they had when you showed up in prison. You was yellow. You speak soft and kind of sweet-like. Your voice is not deep. Keep your hair pulled back, kind of a bun type hairstyle. I wonder that how you got all them tattoos on your face. So looking at you with that eye. That boy cute. And they want to scribble your face up. Cause they want to cause they find out he can fight. But you can't fight everybody. Man, we can't have him walking around like you hear that yellow, cute, handsome little man. We ain't gonna paint on his face then. Make it a billboard for the game. We ain't gonna. I said, I'm not listening to you talk about that boy. I said, sound like he wanna him. That's what that boy put him in. Say he look like his woman. He picked out all the feminine traits and characteristics about the boy's physical description and was on point. But when I look at Blueface woman.
During the interview, Brazy said, if I see Charleston White, his head is getting slapped way over that way, making sure everybody understood he was not joking. Brazy then leaned into his reputation, saying, people already know what kind of timing he is on. He painted himself as somebody who values being real more than staying comfortable, even suggesting he would risk his freedom if things became serious. That was the part Charleston focused on. To him, Brazy was not simply talking tough for entertainment. He was publicly describing what he claimed he would do, and Charleston saw the statement as a challenge. Charleston then pushed the situation into personal territory by bringing HoneyKomb Brazy's mother and grandmother into the argument.
I want to see you go to jail for Where you rap. Tell that you shit. I'm starting to think you really slow like Finesse said you was. Yeah, I'm starting to think the boy really slow. Yeah, with a mild case of mental. It ain't bad to be mentally. You just can't function in the regular classroom. But if you go over there with the kids, you normal. You trying to play with the normal kids, honey. What's wrong with you, boy? Finesse can play with her, cause he normal. You ain't normal.
The sleep.
Yeah, no, I want to see him kill somebody. I want to see him kill somebody. Brazy just talking, dope fiend in his emotion, nigga boy. Bipolar, schizophrenic, post-traumatic stress disorder kind of. But I'm not enthused about no rappers fighting in boxing gloves that we won't be able to see. They don't want to make no money. They're in that ring where we can make some money doing this, but don't want to get embarrassed. He rap, I think he don't want to get embarrassed, nigga. King Von got good for trying to fight. No, he didn't. We not talking about fighting. We talking about boxing. You talk tough. You talk tough. Put them gloves on. I mean, you see, it's a video of me putting them gloves on. You talk that talk like you can do this, I do this, but ain't none of you got no video of you putting no gloves on. Ain't none of you in no ring boxing with no. So, man, I don't want to hear that about no HoneyKomb Brazy. Fuck them slobs. Fuck the Bloods. Sauce Walker them Bloods. HoneyKomb Brazy them Bloods. Any came in blood is a slob. Fuck the Bloods. Y'all dead homies. Every blood that never died, I piss on their tombstone in their grave and shit in their mama head. Fuck them blood. A black blood ain't nothing but a coward. These grown in gangs, nothing blood. Man, you better talk up. You ain't no real blood. None of you there. Ain't no real blood. You got to have protection when you go to California and ask her to walk you up the street. You ain't blood. Cause blood. Island blood at this age in life as a black man is a red fool. Idiot man. But Bloods ain't done nothing for nobody. Bloods ain't went to war with the Mexicans. Them Bloods in Houston be on the Mexicans. The Mexicans in California scared of the Bloods. So don't blood me, nigga. Hollin' by their own blood. My mama and the Bloods didn't do nothing. Your grandmama house and blew it up with an oxygen tank. Fool, where was the Bloods, blood? I bet your grandmama ain't even got a tombstone, blood. But ain't nobody even been out there to put no flowers on the bed, blood. So I don't tell them about no blood, no grandmama done got and your daddy didn't get no revenge. I don't want to hear that. You done went to Houston, now you up under J. Prince Jr. Nut. Man, I don't want to hear that. Sue Whoop, Slob, BK all day. BK all day. Pussies in red uniforms is what I call them. Pussies in red uniforms. I done walked on both coasts, nigga. And it ain't a blood in the state of Texas bad enough to mention my name in disrespect. I shut the whole gang down, I swear to God. Them scared of me. The Bloods and Crips in Texas scared of me. So tell Sauce Walker, fuck the Bloods. Tell that HoneyKomb Brazy, fuck the Bloods. And fuck they dead homies. If them ain't getting in the ring boxing, we don't want to hear about no fighting and hiding and fighting. You niggas throw punches like girls. I got a boxing team I want to put together. I want Dallas versus Houston, Houston versus Miami. Let's put these boxing gloves on and you get in the ring and make money. You niggas don't want to make no money, man. You niggas want to post money. Sure. Now, we can make a lot of money fighting, y'all. I made over 6 figures. Last summer, I made over 6 figures for 4 minutes fighting. I made 6 figures for 4 minutes fighting. It's easy money. I don't think HoneyKomb Brazy touched 6 figures yet. I did that in 4 minutes. I got $50,000 up front before I even started training. So what are you talking about boxing and fighting for, and we can get a bag? We can get a bag if you're really serious. I can call Tito's right now. Tito's got the sponsorship money. So what is you doing going in the backyard of a boxing glove fight and we can get sponsorship money and bags? I think y'all scared to fight publicly.
Brazy's mother had reportedly been speaking about Charleston online, so he made it clear that he was responding to both of them, not just HoneyKomb. But instead of keeping the focus on the original threat, Charleston started mocking Brazy's family pain and questioning why old tragedies had never been answered. He even made an alarming comment suggesting Brazy's relatives should blame him for what happened. That changed the whole tone of the beef. What began as a threat about a slap suddenly turned into a vicious attack involving family loss, blame, and wounds that ran deeper than social media trash talk. HoneyKomb Brazy did not back away after Charleston's response. Instead, he doubled down and made everything sound even more serious. During his Vlad TV appearance, Brazy claimed he was built differently and said he would risk his freedom if somebody crossed that line. He leaned heavily on his past, insisting he had never cooperated, never folded, and never put a stain on his name. At one point, he even declared, "I am 50 Cent," comparing his survival story and reputation to one of rap's biggest names. But those comments gave Charleston even more material. The more Brazy talked about risking everything, the easier it became for Charleston to paint him as reckless. What started as tough talk was now sounding like a public warning with real consequences attached. Charleston was not impressed by any of that talk. He started questioning HoneyKomb Brazy's entire image, saying somebody with such a dangerous reputation should not need to keep proving it through interviews and online threats. He also mocked Brazy for wanting acceptance from the rap world, claiming the tough talk was covering up frustration about his career. In Charleston's eyes, Brazy was doing too much talking and not enough building, which is why he kept attacking the gap between the street image and the results. That was the angle Charleston kept pressing. He was basically saying reputation alone does not mean anything if every move ends with more drama, more legal trouble, and no real progress. Instead of fearing Brazy's words, Charleston treated them like proof that he had gotten under his skin. Then Charleston flipped the whole argument and challenged HoneyKomb Brazy to handle it in a boxing ring instead. He said he was not interested in hidden fights, backyard drama, or anybody risking jail just to prove a point. Charleston claimed the smarter move would be putting on gloves, bringing in sponsors, and turning the beef into a real payday. He even bragged about making 6 figures from a short fight, saying there was serious money available if Brazy was really willing to stand on business. That challenge changed the conversation. Instead of arguing over who was tougher online, Charleston made it about who would show up publicly, follow the rules, and get paid. Now the pressure was back on HoneyKomb because accepting meant proving himself in front of everybody. Charleston kept pushing one message: crashing out would only bring HoneyKomb more problems, while a sanctioned fight could put money in everybody's pocket. He argued that threats, arrests, and hidden confrontations might protect a street image, but they do nothing for Brazy's career. Then Charleston started talking numbers. He claimed he received $50,000 before training began and made more than 6 figures for only a few minutes in the ring. Whether people believe every detail or not, his point was clear: stop risking freedom and start talking business. That put HoneyKomb in a tricky position. If he ignored the challenge, Charleston could say he was only loud online. But if he accepted, the beef would move into a public event where neither man could hide behind interviews. At this point, the biggest question is not who can talk tougher. It is who is willing to deal with the consequences. HoneyKomb already has a public record, and Charleston reminded everybody that one reckless move could bring law enforcement into the situation. Charleston also knows how to use attention to his advantage. Every response, interview clip, and challenge keeps the story moving while putting more pressure on HoneyKomb to answer. But the louder this gets, the harder it becomes for either side to quietly walk it back. That is what makes this situation risky. HoneyKomb can ignore Charleston and protect his freedom, or respond and feed the controversy even more. Either way, the internet is watching to see whether this stays content or turns into something neither side can control. So that is where things stand between Charleston White and HoneyKomb Brazy, and this situation could still get uglier. Charleston turned Brazy's threat into a public boxing challenge while making it clear he would involve authorities if anything happened outside the ring. Do you think HoneyKomb is willing to risk his freedom, or was he simply talking tough for the cameras? And should Charleston accept a real fight, or has this beef already gone too far? Drop your opinion in the comments, hit the like button, subscribe to Dripzine, and press that hype button. It costs nothing, but it helps this video reach more people.